you. Back to the Future, the movie. Marty McFly gets in a time machine, goes back in time to when his parents were teenagers, and his goal is to get back to the future. It actually just played in the theater in my small Texas town yesterday. So today we will go over what's new in Pathways. Actually, it's kind of what's new / old. It's very mysterious right now, but I'll let you know. I'll show you how to apply it in Pathways on Basecamp and how to make it your own, because that's the way we do it in Toastmasters. We take ownership. So yes, back to the future. Let's take a look back at old-timey Toastmasters, which was like 15 years ago. A lot of us old timers, we remember coming in with our manuals under our arm because we didn't do online. This was pre-Pathways. This one right here, this manual is the Competent Communicator, and it's all about the basics. There were about 10 or 12 speeches in there, and it's basically similar to the Presentation Mastery Pathway. And a lot of this is in level 1 and level 2 of all of the paths. So that is fantastic. But what happened was there was a second manual. And this second manual is Competent Leadership. And this is all about seizing opportunities for leadership, which are meeting roles and other leadership opportunities here in Toastmasters. But this did not get transferred when Pathways came to be, because sometimes you just needed that little motivation, and being able to complete this manual was great motivation. You would come into the meeting. If it was Competent Communicator, you would hand your manual off to your evaluator, and they would complete the evaluation form in the back or behind the speech. And same with the Competent Leadership. You were going to come in to be timer, and you would hand your manual off to somebody, and they would write up how you did as timer. So it was kind of, oh, here's the word again, baked in. It was part of how we did things. And that kind of dropped off. After we would finish our Competent Leader, Competent Communicator, we could just keep going and redoing them because there was a lot of wiggle room. We could be very creative in how we did, especially the Competent Communicator. But we could also go on and get more cool credentials like gold, silver, bronze by doing speeches in the Successful Club series, which were all speeches on how to run the club, how the cool things that we do and how everything works. So what's cool is that the speakers got to really learn deeply on how things worked, but also share this with all the members. And then there is also, the Better Speaker series. I like this one. I feel like I could do this whole thing again. It's about how to do a really good introduction or a conclusion, how to organize your speech. And these were fantastic. Now this one, I don't think I ever did any of these, a Leadership Excellence series. And these are really good speeches. Well, let's see. We have Back to the Future. Those things all dropped off, but now Toastmasters has resurrected them for our learning pleasure, so to speak. So let's look at Back to the Future. I'm going to share my screen because where is it? How do we make this work? And that is, we go off to, yes, here I am in the right place, which is where I want to be. We come into Toastmasters International and we go to Basecamp. And here we are on mine, and I come in here to Presentation Mastery. I swear it drops me into a new place every time I come in. Hello, wake up. There it is. Ooh, level 1. Ooh, I was in the right place. All the new stuff is, I'm going to back up even more. Overview. Let's come over to, sorry, my computer is kind of sleepy today. There we are. So I can come into, look at this, level 2, learning your style. Level 3, increasing knowledge. If I click on any of those at the very beginning of your overview, These are the new cool things, the new old cool things that Toastmasters would like you to do for each of these. To complete the required project specific to your chosen path. Cool. Select and complete 2 elective projects. Done. Choose and deliver, oh, look at this, a speech from the successful club series. Check. And then I could serve as Toastmaster of the day, an evaluator, and I would check. And you know what? Toastmasters does not track when you did them. And there is a way that you can track it, but nobody really sees it. And so I am a volunteer, vice president of education, and I don't keep track of it. I take a snapshot of it for you if you want to go back and look, but it's something to know that you are not being incredibly, having perceptive observers keeping track of the things that you're doing. And then let me come down here. When you're done with all of those requirements, complete my requirements. It's actually pretty simple. That is how it works. Let me move on to one more thing, and that is being here. In the beginning of every manual in the Successful Club series, the Better Speaker, or the Leadership Excellence, there's a PowerPoint that you're given, and this manual, pages and pages and pages. I'm not meaning to intimidate you, but it intimidated me. But you know, with Toastmasters, you make it what you want. And so this, it says, it is, this outline and script should not be read word for word. Thank goodness, because I'll show you one of the slides. Here we go. Let me move to this side. That's just one slide. Opening techniques. Arouse suspense or curiosity. Use a series of statements related to the topic that would pique your listener's interest. Who fell asleep? Well, we know because we are advanced Toastmasters. We've been around a while, and we know that we only want maybe a word or a picture up there that is going to enhance what we're doing. There's also one more thing that you can play around with, and that is that, look, all these speeches are pretty much 10 to 15 minutes long, and 15 minutes long, that takes up 2 speaking spots. And since this is yours, you can do 5 to 7 minutes. You could do anything in between those. You have that flexibility. This is kind of a great thing that they're doing by introducing it. It's a little clunky, but that's okay because they already did all of this research. So now you can add your meeting roles. I'm not keeping track of it, but you can go anywhere from, I'm going to log every single one of them online, to, I think I was Toastmaster recently. That'll work. But you want to make sure that you have a really rich environment where you are signing up for all kinds of meeting roles if you're going to do the more quantitative kind of shot in the dark about whether you did it. We'd really love to have you do meeting roles. They are leadership roles. Every single one of them. Maybe that'll be another speech. We have a lot to do and a lot of time to do it. You are wonderful and I appreciate you. We have gone over what's new, what's old, how to apply it, and how to make it your own. Thank you.